Mute your sound, please. Hey everyone, this is Moonshine and the Traveling South Africa.
How's it, everyone?
And we're here to talk about Steempunks and School of Minnows. And you know that some people have picked up on what we're all about, but some people still don't know what Steempunks is. And so, well, we're gonna do a little video and introduce ourselves. I want to see if I can get some screen cap going here, because I've got a nice presentation. Let's just float up at the top there. Cool. So yeah, we are Steempunks, and we represent freedom of speech on Steam. We believe, you know, do whatever the hell you want with your blog and your voting power, as long as you don't affect other people's freedom. And we hang out on Discord. We'll be sharing our Discord link, of course, on these posts. And feel free to drop in and say hi. We also support our School of Minnows project from there, so if anybody needs help, that would be the place to ask. So yeah, we've finally found a place to be free on Steemit without you know, the usual problems associated with other centralized websites. And we really like our freedom of speech, you know. We don't want to interfere with other people's freedom, and we don't really want our freedom to be affected. And we want to help protect everybody's freedom on Steemit. Let me just get my head out of the way there. There we go. So yeah, and we're going to be active in the community, trying to make sure that happens for everyone. Let's talk about School of Minnows. School of Minnows is a project we started recently. We feel that it's very restrictive to have to pay for votes if you're a minnow. I think it actually prevents minnows that are good from really getting out there fast enough on Steam and getting exposure fast enough. And so what we've been working on is a project where minnows can help each other with the power that they would normally invest, can somehow be used for good. And then we took it a step further and made it only recycle power that would normally go to waste. And so that's how School of Minnows works. When you are 100% charged up and your voting power is about to go to waste, it'll look for posts from other members. It favors the highest voters, and then it favors members who have received the least from the system, and then finally it selects posts that have received the least. And we feel that that's a very nice and fair way to distribute voting power that would otherwise completely go to waste. School of Minnows has been helping active writers on Steam and producers of content, producers of music. So 3 of our members have gotten curried recently, and it's just a good way to grow, you know, if you're still small. And it's probably the freest way to get some exposure on Steam. And we also re-Steam people's posts, we review them, and we share it on our Discord. We've been asked recently by some larger members on Steam if we do any blacklisting of posts. Well, we've introduced a feature where we remove posts that Cheetah reports, and we also do not auto-promote D-Mania posts at the moment, but that's not a process of blacklisting. We actually feature them on our front page on the Discord, and we allow users to vote manually on them instead of using auto promotion techniques. And we have a few tags that we feature on our Discord channel, and that's D-Mania, Live, Steempunks, Freedom First, and School of Minnows. If you use any of those tags as your first tag, you'll get featured on our Freedom First front-end channel. And it's only D-Mania posts that don't get auto-promoted. We've got now an incentive added for larger members to join, because we have a voting preference for users who have voted the most on the system. And so if you have more voting power, that allows you to earn rewards for that voting power and still be sure that you're voting towards good members on Steam who are actively producing good content. And that is a nice incentive to help you grow, even if you're a dolphin or a bigger member. We also do some manual curation. We manually read over the post, and we encourage our members to do the same thing. The best way to support School of Minnows is probably to read some of the members' posts, and we've been encouraging people to do that. We also write reviews, and we try and support members and help them learn how to make better posts. So we try and stay in contact with people who join. It's really nice if they hop into the Discord often, because that helps us stay in touch and exchange tips. And yeah, that's about it for the introduction of School of Minnows. I want to talk a little bit about what it was like to start this program and how it works. We decided that because this is to be like a charity-oriented approach, that we should not depend on donations, or we should not depend on investors. And so what I've done is I have donated the hardware myself, and we wrote the software on volunteer time. It took a long time to prepare, and we launched a month ago. And since then, we immediately got spotted on our first day's campaign by about 20 or so members, and we were very, very proud of ourselves. And slowly grew in numbers over the course of the past month. We've got about how many members?
About 70 members now. I
We've
think.
got about 70 members in our system, and we've been looking over the past bunch of posts. They generally get about, I don't know how many, 7 votes?
Well, 7, 8ish around the...
Yeah, you get about 7 votes for your posts at the moment, and that's a nice passive support from a larger group of people who have similar interests. They want to grow on Steam, and it's an ethical way to get some thing out of the voting power that would ordinarily go to waste. I want to talk about what permissions School of Minnows require. You enroll via a link, and it uses Steam Connect. Steam Connect permissions that we require is only voting permission, and that is in order to make those votes on your behalf when you go completely idle. We don't really care if you want to spend your voting power manually. If you want to vote other posts, you are still free to join School of Minnows, because we want to see your posts and we want to help you grow. The members who support other members by voting do get rewarded by being first in line for votes from other members, and that does help them grow faster. So yeah, that's our introduction to Steempunks and School of Minnows, and we'll be around on the Discord. Please come and say hi. We're always hanging out there and helping people. This is Moonshine and Traveling South African signing out. Cheers, people.